YouTube, what's going on, fellas? It's Twin Roots 420, and I'm doing a little something different today. Recently I got into the whole RC world. Well, I ever since a kid I've always messed with the RCs, the remote control cars, but lately this whole drift scene kind of brought my passion back. And I'm new to the drifting, so I kind of went out and I got me a tour / drift chassis car, and it doesn't have the full specs of a car made specifically for drifting. So I want to go ahead and either order a Sakura D4, maybe a Tamiya or MST or something like that. So I'm gonna keep this one right here for practice and just a beta. This right here is a Vaterra V-100. It was the Mustang edition, the limited Mustang edition, the race car one or whatever it was. But I ended up changing that body out. I ended up grabbing me a photo form body to go on it. But since I grabbed the car itself, I made a lot of upgrades, and I'm new to this, so drop those of you in the RC world that are familiar with drifting, drop comments below on some of the upgrades that I should do as far as motor, electronic speed control. But let me go ahead and show you what I've done so far. This is the stock. It's a 4-wheel drive, and this is a stock shaft. I went and I upgraded it to the metal shaft, to the aluminum shaft, I guess. I also upgraded the 2 end pieces to the aluminum shaft that go on the end right there. Other upgrades that I did was I went from regular stock shocks that I just friction, they're not oil filled and nothing like that, and I went and I grabbed oil filled Vaterra V-100 shocks. But I plan on upgrading from them too. I'm not too happy, I'm not too satisfied with them. I plan on changing them out. The only problem with changing them out, the back will fit in nice because of the way the back shock mount is. It got extra holes, so I could put it on the last hole if I need space. The concern here is the front shock mount. It only has 1 hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy another back shock stock and put it up front, so I have 3 holes, 2 extra holes to work with. That way there I can fit the other shock that I plan on getting into it. Other upgrades that I did as far as aluminum wise is I changed all of these shafts, the ones that go to the wheel. Since it's 4-wheel drive, it's 4 of these. I changed these to aluminum or metal. Other upgrades that I did, electronically so far, upgrades that I did was my receiver. I went and grabbed the spectrum receiver. It's a 4-channel. And I also grabbed a server. I'm not sure the name brand, but it was definitely an upgrade from the server that came stock with the car. I do plan on upgrading the server to a faster server so I can get faster, turning. It turns faster than the stock, but not as fast as I would like. Other upgrades that I did. You see, these are the upper control arms. I went ahead and changed them out to adjustable ones, so I can adjust, the cam. And I also got the ones for the toe, so I can adjust the angle of the toe. I believe that's what it's called. Like I said, excuse me if I'm getting it wrong. I'm new to the whole RC world. I'm basically doing this video for help. Any of y'all that are heavy into RCs, all suggestions, are welcomed. But so far that's just about it that I did for upgrades. I did went and I tried to upgrade. I had a brushed motor, and I went and I tried to upgrade to this Orion brushed motor. It's a Method, but I guess it was recalled, and while it was running it almost caught fire on me, so this was out of commission. So I'm back to the stock motor. So I guess my question to y'all is, I want to go with a brushless system. Maybe a 12 turn brushless system, 60 amp, electronic speed control, and advice on good servers out there. The spectrum that I have, see if you can see it back there, I have the DX4C. Now, I know it's not as good as the other spectrum ones, but it's not the cheapest one either. It's more in the line of, in the middle class, from what I was told anyway. But instead of getting a gyro, I'm just gonna get the the AVC for the spectrum AVC, or VAC, automatic vehicle control, yeah, AVC. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that receiver and install it in this, and there's my gyro. But yeah, any other suggestions? They just recently came out with an aluminum kit, which changes, all your arms, everything on the, on the inside that holds the tires, and, everything. It just, I just seen an aluminum set on eBay, so I'm thinking about grabbing that up in red. I got some tires coming. I'm gonna eliminate this heat shield right here, and I'm gonna add a fan. Since I plan on upgrading to a brushless motor, soon, I'm gonna add the cooling fan. I ended up grabbing one off of eBay that has 2 fans on it, so I can cool the motor off, as well as, I know the brushless electronic speed controls come with a fan itself on top of the ESC, so I don't gotta worry about that. I'm just trying to cool my motor off. I did upgrade to a LiPo battery. It's not the best, but it's better than the nickel metal halide that I had, that's for sure. It's a 20C 400 milliamp reaction, 7.4 volt. I plan on grabbing an 11.1 volt, 2 cell, 2 pole, 3C charge. Whoa, 3C. I want it in between 5,000 milliamps and 6,800 milliamps. And I would like it to be around 30, 35C, maybe 40C. I wouldn't complain if it's 50C. But yeah, that's my little that's my little introduction video to RC. And drop the comments, suggestions, and anything below. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this for my beta, and I'm gonna order me, you know, a carbon fiber and alloy chassis and build it from the ground up. A lot of people was telling me about the Castle Sidewinder. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Leopard. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, fellas. It's Twin Roots, man. I'm out. Peace.